Operation video of shock absorber repair equipment. 1. Install 3 return springs on the equipment. 2. Connect the device to a 220V power supply, and turn on the power switch. 3. When the equipment is connected to compressed air, it will produce nitrogen with a purity of up to 99%. 4. The weight of the shock absorber itself must be reset to 0 before each shock absorber test. 5. Conduct damping test before construction. Place the shock absorber at the damping test slot, press down on the shock absorber and fix it. At this time, the screen will display damping data. After the parameters stabilize, press the Save Function button to save the data on the display screen. 6. Shock absorber oil drain. Before changing the oil, please fill the shock absorber with sufficient nitrogen so that the shock absorber oil can be smoothly drained. Find the corresponding size of the shock absorber oil filling and flushing joint, insert the shock absorber, and invert the shock absorber tube. Ensure that the oil drain port faces the oil pan. Push the joint upwards to ensure that the joint opens and the oil seal is inserted into the shock absorber. At this time, the shock absorber oil can be drained. During the oil drain process, the shock absorber can be repeatedly pressed. Accelerate the oil discharge speed, and after the shock absorber is emptied, it will completely lose damping and fall down. 7. Fill the equipment with oil. Pour the used shock absorber oil into the measuring cup for weighing, open the filling valve, and inject the same amount of new oil into the filling device through the syringe. 8. Drain the filling tube. Unplug the filling quick connector, empty the air in the filling tube, reinsert the quick connector, and close the filling valve. 9. Adjust the filling pressure gauge and lift it up to unlock. Rotate the pressure regulating valve clockwise to adjust the filling pressure to 4 kilograms. 10. Drain the filling pipeline. Select the filling function, select the start button, and after nitrogen is filled into the filling pipeline, select the pause button to stop filling, and ensure that the air in the pipeline is completely discharged. 11. Shock absorber refueling with nitrogen. Insert the quick connector of the refueling tube into the dedicated connector to ensure that the shock absorber pressure rod is higher than the connector. Otherwise, there will be air leakage, and filling cannot be carried out. Select the start button to continue the filling process. The shock absorber oil will be pressed into the shock absorber first. After adding new oil, the shock absorber will be filled with nitrogen and quickly bounce up. After filling with the corresponding nitrogen, the pause button must be pressed to stop filling. 12. After repair, conduct a damping test. When unplugging the connector, please use a cloth block to cover it to avoid splashing shock absorber oil. Press down the shock absorber again and fix it. Test the repaired data, and the display screen will show a comparison of the front and rear data. 13. Setting the refueling time. Press the refueling function key, and then press the refueling button again to set the refueling time. 14. System settings. Long press the refueling function key for 5 seconds to enter the system settings interface, where you can calibrate the electronic scale. The settings will be displayed in both Chinese and English, and the operation is complete.